You unlock this door. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You've just crossed over into
common sense zone.
Yeah, I would like one term. That way they couldn't be bought off. But if there were flat tax, if things were changed, we wouldn't have a problem with term limits. But the way it's set up now, you know, you can just take Murtha, for example, up in Pennsylvania. That guy, lately, the stuff that he's sent to his district is just uber waste. And of course they're going to vote the guy in. Look at the jobs he gave him. He can call them rednecks. He can call them whatever he wants. And they're voting him back in because he's bringing millions of dollars into their district.
Right, right, and that's how that ideology, or folks who are representatives with that ideology, that's how they maintain job security. And those on our side, in a sense, who have a different way of looking at things, maintain our ideology on the fact that I'm going to do my job as a one term. That means and that should be the standard bearing attitude that we carry into this, just as I've said about my campaign. Wouldn't it be refreshing if every political office in the country started with, first of all, you have to have a group of people petitioning for you to run. That means it's not you that wants to run. And you start with a website and an empty bank account, you know, and then have the people hire you. That means, you know, whoever can get out there and spread their message and then gets the most money, but from grassroots and not from corporate, you know, interest or PACs or things like that. Although, you know, I'm going to be forced with probably accepting PAC money or not. It's something I've got to look at down the road. But, you know, well, how is this game played, and how can we get it back on a level playing field? Because right now it's the self-funded elitists who get into office and who carry that brand, make good friends, a lot of handshakes, and then they're in office for life. And then they don't serve. And when they don't serve, you still can't get them out of office because you still convince the people who disagree with you that you don't want to upset the apple cart. And that's how they've got you. So
well,
let's
Chris,
give this back to the people.
I see you as another Sarah Palin type person. You're working class, not a blue blood, just basically a normal guy. You've accomplished a lot in your life, you know, school, teacher, and you were an athlete at one point, and then you know, bought a paper and started the Minutemen and the media, and quite possibly, and I can almost bet, the Republican establishment is going to fight you all the way. But Palin right now,
I hope that when all this is over, at least I'll be the American icon of tenacity.
Well, see, that's kind of what's happening with Palin, because right now she's defending herself against ridiculous claims and being cleared of them all so far. So I want to give you the chance right now. Is there anything they're going to come out with and try to slant that you want to nip in the bud right now? Is there anything you know of that they're already gunning for that you want to have? I'm just opening up the floor to you now. If there's anything you know that they're going to try to say that you're, you know, like the NRA issue, is there anything else out there?
Oh, 1,000 things. And they're going to come after me and after my character, and they're going to find, again, a guy who's endured a lot of bumps in the road and a lot of challenges. Nothing different, and nothing that separates me and makes me any different than millions of other Americans. Unfortunately, because of this, and we had to prepare for it, you bet, I get to open my life. And when we get to, and unfortunately now, other people in my family, I get to have their stories exposed. That's the way politics works. If that's the way they want to play the game, then yeah, you're going to get my life story, and man, it's a great book. And I hope everybody's going to buy it when it comes out. So.
All right. Well, I want to thank you. This is Chris Simcox again for coming on the show. I hope you'll be kind enough to visit again later in your campaign if time permits.
Rob, you bet. Anytime. This is important, and getting that out there on Twitter and Facebook and all that new social media stuff, it's great. It's a great new world out there.
That's it. And your campaign site is www.simcoxforsenate.com, correct?
That's correct. Please go there and converse with me. I'm looking to start a conversation as much as I'm looking for your donations. Certainly we've got millions to raise, but it's about the ideals and the future of our country that we want to discuss.
Well, I urge everybody out there to donate to you, even if it's $10. If you know, 1 million people, which isn't much of the population, donates to you, there's $10 million. And you're going to need a lot of money to go against McCain because he has a huge war chest.
Oh man, well, I got 1 million people at $10. That's more than enough.
That's it. I want to thank you for coming on the show, and I wish you well, and I'm definitely a supporter. Give me a call if there's anything I can do for you.
Great, thanks, Rod.
All right, you have a good night.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.